Well, good morning again. Just enjoying my morning here at my house. My next video is about a trip we took to Ireland before COVID. Being homebound and not being able to travel, I've decided to put together some videos of some trips I've taken in the past. So this is one of the videos that I took with my three girls and my travel buddy, Leslie. It was amazing. We stayed in Dublin and then we hubbed out from there. So we would take day trips and then one time we did go and stay in Limerick, but that's a whole other video. Today's video is going to be about our trip to Roche Castle and Malahide. These are two castles that you can do in one day, and then I will make other videos of what we did on the other days. And remember, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, share, and then of course follow me on Instagram. Thank you. So this week I had one of my subscribers reach out to me about my Wexford, Ireland video and let me know that her family is from that area. So I wanted to give a shout out to her family, the Stamps family. Thank you so much for watching. The girls and I did a little road trip up to Castle Roche, which is in the county of Louth, about an hour north of Dublin. The castle is situated on top of a grassy hill. The castle's in a triangle layout. There are cliffs on two sides, and the third is protected by a rock ditch, which it probably had a drawbridge. There isn't much left of the castle, just a few walls. It was a little difficult to find the castle. We could see it off in the distance. We drove around it several times trying to figure out where the main entrance was. We were having a very difficult time trying to find the entrance. It is not a touristy stop. There are no museums or bookstores or entrance fees. It is basically blocked, surrounded by houses, and then there's one small gate. So we couldn't figure out how to get in. We pulled over and we're looking at the map, and a local neighbor drove by and saw and asked if we needed help. And we told them that we're trying to figure out how to get into the Roche Castle. And so they just basically told us, just go to that small gate that we drove by a million times and just unlock it. There's no lock. Just unhook the gate and go on in, close it behind us so the cow don't get out. So that's what we did. We pulled right up next to it. We were the only ones there. And it was amazing. It was absolutely spectacular to walk through of this castle. It was so impressive. So a little bit of the history on the castle. So Lady Roce den Verdun received this land from her grandfather. She had it built in 1236. A little mythical legend tells a tale about how her quick-tempered reputation deterred all potential architects. She offered her hand in marriage and thereby a share in her wealth to the man who would build the castle to her liking. The legend tells that after their wedding banquet in the newly completed castle, she invited her husband to the bridal suite and urged him to view their estate from the large bedroom window. Taking no chances with the castle's secrets, she pushed her new husband from the window, where ultimately he fell to his death. The window was known thereafter as the murder window. Don't know if that is completely true, but it's pretty cool about this castle. It's kind of hidden away in Ireland. So hopefully you are able to go sometime. I'll throw a little link there down below, hopefully to give you a little better directions on how to find this amazing castle. And I hope you're able to see it when you're there in Ireland. Our next stop was Malahide Castle. We asked some locals where the next best castle was, and this one was the one that was recommended. Malahide Castle dates back to the 12th century. It is located about 9 miles north of Dublin, so it's very close to Dublin. It has over 260 acres of estate. For generations, the Talbot family lived here. 791 years they lived in the castle. Very rare for the same family to live in the same castle for that long. The castle survived great losses, including the Battle of Boyne. 14 Talbot family members sat down for breakfast and unfortunately didn't make it to dinner. They all died in that battle. The castle was sold to the Irish state in 1975. Many of the furnishings were also sold at that time. During the auction of the furniture, a lot of it was purchased from private investors and sponsors, and they then donated it back to the castle. So a lot of the furniture we saw was original, but then they have purchased quite a bit to bring us back to that period. So it was pretty cool to see a lot of the furniture that was there that could have been in that castle or something similar to that. It was pretty cool. Outside of the castle, there's the Fairy Trail, which is a garden that's located on the west lawn. It's filled with like enchanted creatures and fun sculptures, fairy houses, and a lot of just really cool hidden gems. It's a must, so definitely walk through the garden. We got there a little bit before closing, and we really lucked out on getting tickets at the very last minute. You should go online and pre-purchase your tickets, or at least get there early enough in the day. We had about 5 minutes to purchase and then catch that tour. It was about a 45-minute tour, very informative, loved it. This was one of my favorite castles in Ireland. I have a few others that I'll show you in the other videos, but this is a really cool castle if you're able to make it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're able to make it to Ireland someday. It's a beautiful country. The people are amazing. They really do love their country, and they do love talking about it. So don't hesitate to stop and ask them questions of where the best restaurant is or the best thing to see, because they really love talking about it. They're beautiful people. Thank you.